Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit today. I was laughing because the tripod was moving, so if the video shakes at the start, I apologize. What I do on this channel is I show off 4 books from random and I end on a key issue. I've got them here. Now this key issue that I'm going to show off, it doesn't get a lot of love on other channels. It's kind of forgotten about, but it's a key issue for a particular, for kind of 2 reasons. But let's just kick on with Marvel Comics Presents issue 148. Now, this series went for 152 issues, I think, from memory. I'd have to look that up. I know this was near the end of the run, and so the print run was getting pretty low, but I wanted to show this off because we have Vengeance here, and Vengeance is one of my favorite Ghost Rider characters. Visually, he pops. He looks great, and I don't know why Marvel don't do more with this guy. Um, just visually, like, oh my god, you could get any, well, I won't say any artist, even though I just said any a couple of times, but you could get a top-notch artist on this guy and just watch people just go, I want that. Because yeah, visually, he's just it pops, it works. All the spikes and all the flames and that bike, that kick-ass bike. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a huge Vengeance fan. Now, the next, okay, I've just seen something. Okay, so the next issue I want to show off, it's issue 64 of The Punisher. It's part of the Euro Hit storyline, and this around this era is when I got into The Punisher, and I got in hard, and I was buying all the issues, and I don't think my parents really knew what I was buying. It was just comic books, you know. Oh, Martin wants comic books, so let's just buy him some comic books. But as you can see, Euro Hit. He was in Europe, killing a whole lot of bad guys. But this is the Aussie variant. Where is it? There, the Aussie variant. So there we go. There's the Aussie variant of that. How about that? Now, the next one I want to show off is issue 7. Is it issue 7? Yes. Issue 7 of Secret Avengers. And we have Shang-Chi and Moon Knight and Black Widow and Valkyrie. And we have Fu Manchu. And what I found interesting about this is that Marvel found a way around the licensing of Fu Manchu, because obviously they don't own the rights to Fu Manchu. That's Sax Roma. So they simply just changed his name. And it also, by doing that, they were able to use the character to a much greater extent. I mean, he was in the Shang-Chi movie. I forget his name in the movie. Wang Chu, I think. I cannot remember. I can't remember what his name was in this. I know that they've changed it though. So yeah, it had a two-pronged effect. They were able to use the character once again, and they were able to get away from the more racial stereotypes of Fu Manchu. So I don't want to say that that's the right path, but it's a very interesting path to take. I'm of the mind that the bad guys are a bad guy for a reason. Um, they're a bad guy because they're racist, or because they're sexist, or because they're egotistical. They want to take over the world. You'd need to have a bad guy be a bad guy for a reason. If everyone's a good guy, it becomes boring. But obviously with Fu Manchu, he's one of the big bad guys, and for the Avengers, I think it works, and I think it works very well. Now, the key issue for this video, and I'm going to wrap up this video, and then I'm going to go home and have some dinner. It is, and it's the final issue of a series. I'll just mention that now. Here we go. It's Scooby Apocalypse, issue 36. Yeah, issue 36. And Um, when did I start reading this again? Because I bought the first issue, and then I didn't read it until about issue 19. And the only reason why I bought the series again is because they had a backup story of Secret Squirrel. I can never say that right. Secret Squirrel. Uh, and because of that backup, yeah, I got this back on my standing order. So I was more keen on the backup, which is rare, that I was more keen on the backup story than I was on the main story. But I read every issue, and it was interesting. It was an interesting take on Scooby Doo. It was a more um, uh, it was a more mature storyline. And I'm not saying like putting them into adult situations, but it was a yeah, just a more mature way in which they were telling the Scooby Doo type stories. So we have Fred here, who he's become a zombie, but we also have Velma, and Velma in this issue she gives birth. So um, I think Shaggy was the husband or is the husband. I forget the name of the child. I could quickly open it up and have a look, but I'd be flicking around and it doesn't make for good viewing. But yeah, so um, we have Velma's son. I think it was a son, or it could be a daughter. 50-50. I can't remember. But she gives birth in this issue. So that is the key issue for this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you read Scooby Apocalypse? What did you think? I'll be very interested to know. Thank you for sticking with me. I will catch you at the next one.